Welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about implementing the high score. So this is the last missing functionality in our game, which is the high score. So let's see a demo from the final for a high score. How does a high score works? Okay. So this is the final thing. We are starting fresh. Let's just see a high score example. How does it works here? Let's see how does the high score works here. Okay. We'll guess. So wantedly I'm just using out these to show you how does this work. Okay. So 13 we got correct, right? So here our high score is 9, right? So let's go and click again. So where we'll click. See here now the high score got updated from 9 to 18. As we reload, it sets score to 20, but it doesn't set high score to 18, right? You got a clarity, right? So in our case, let's go back and see our example. Now basically what we just stored here is now what we want to implement. First off, we are going to need a variable for the high score. So like we did here, the let score, here we'll declare here let high score equals to 0, and also we'll check this high score class in the index.html. So here as you can see, it was high score. See, high score medal, as you can see here, it is the class is high score. So coming to this, so now let's start at 0, as we declared this way. The first score gonna be the high score because it's greater than 0. So where do we set our high score? In this case here, as soon as we wins, so we are going to store our high score here. So here we'll write if score is greater than high score, then high score equals to score. Then here we'll declare document dot query selector. Here we'll write the class of high score. Okay, and then the text content. High score. Okay, so let's just go ahead and save it out. So in our developing game here, we'll see the example. Here it should be dot text content, not comma. So we'll remove here the brackets. Okay, there is not required for this brackets as well here. Let me just go ahead and save it. Yeah, it was saved. Now let's here run the too high. So wantedly here I'm wasting the chances here to demonstrate how the high score works. So in this case, too high, right? So as you can see here, initially we got our score 8, right? So initially it is 0 high score. So when we run the first time here, our score is equals to the high score. So it is 8 here. So let me just play it again. So here I would say 17, too low, 19, too high. So it is 18 here. So in this case, as you can see here, our high score is set to 18. So it is new score. So when we click again, so basically this high score doesn't get reset, only the score gets to reset. So when we refresh our page, so high score also gets reset because it is coming out of the game. Okay, so this is how our high score is going to work. Okay, and so now our game is functional, it works just fine. Congrats for building your first game using the code. Now in next video we'll finish up and clean the code a little bit. The code in the too high and too low is very similar. As you can see here, the code is very similar apart from this string too high and too low. Okay, we can change that a little bit, so to eliminate some of the duplicate codes, and there is another duplicate code we can get rid of. So yeah, it is important really finish up all the applications, not just make them work. Okay, that's it for this video.